facing the police every single day.
Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and we're going to make a comment again on these two piece of shits right here. So this piece of shit I thought was my friend, but no. Burned me, put me in jail for 30 days for supposed felony wiretapping, which he knows is not true. And this piece of shit knows is not true because he's a lawyer, Andrew Bonderud. And this is who Jeff Gray gave me for Sheets versus City of Punta Gorda, which is known fucking nationwide now. My name is shit because this piece of shit, Jeff Gray, gave me that piece of shit, Andrew Bonderud, who fucking fucked up the right to film public officials in a public place, and then ran like a little fucking girl when he got the ruling from the judge, and said, I'll do it, but I'll do it for $5,000 and I'm going to lose. Because he knows, I know, and he's got the notice of intent to sue now. He fucked this case up. I'm really starting to wonder if he did this on purpose. Was he paid, because he was dealing with the Jew, Levin, that used to be the city's Punta Gorda lawyer, who is now finally gone, and everybody says that I caused that, which, thank you. It's been long enough. But yeah, ran like a little girl. He did not fucking properly file that lawsuit. And in fact, at the end of this, I'll do it live. I'm going to ask if he's negligent, which he is. Because this is what I just realized the other day. We actually do have a good lawsuit, Cape Coral lawsuit for free speech in a city hall meeting. It's Kempe versus City of Punta Gorda. Cape Coral. He turned his back on city council, and they illegally arrested him and trespassed him from going to meetings. And he got a badass law firm out of Ohio who did it right. So this is where Bonderud fucked up big. He only went for fucking injunction. No other fucking claims, damages, nothing. He used to be good. He in early on, yeah, Jeff Gray is right. He kicked ass on some cases, but he just fucked this case up so bad. And a lot of people are starting to agree with that. This judge, Sherry Sepulster, gave the city the ruling because, you ready for this? Everybody needs to read that opinion, man, which is not a real ruling. It's not case law. The case never went to summary judgment, never went to jury trial, never went to the 11th, and they're using it. They're killing my right to free speech in the Fort Myers federal court. If I was in one of the other courts in Florida, federal court, I might have a chance, but here I'm getting fucked with something that's not even case law. Smith versus Cummings is prevailing case law, but since I'm stuck in this court until I ask to move, I'm boxed in, and that is illegal and unconstitutional. So again, like I said, I compared the Cape Coral lawsuit to Bonderud's lawsuit. As you can see, you guys might have been reading that. I love Signal, because I can do speech to text, and I know it's not perfect, but then I can then it goes to the computer, then I can copy paste it and drop it into chat. And again, I pay for chat, and again, you need to look up the civil rights chats, because are they perfect? Fuck no. Are you kidding me? Hell no. Are they better than me? Fuck yes. So anyways, just like you said, let's compare. Where did Bonderud fuck up? His lawsuit compared to the Kempe lawsuit. And so here's where he fucked up. He only asked for the injunctive relief. He did not sue for damages. What the fuck are you smoking? Are you a real lawyer? Really? Why the fuck wouldn't you do that? You know who else did that? Ettinger did that in my laser case. I did win that, but barely. That motherfucker's so dirty. He did go for damages, but when they offered him a settlement without giving me damages, he wanted to get paid, and since I didn't sign it, he fucking quit. Oh my God. And then sent me a bill for $20,000. So fucking dirty. Rutherford saved it, but it was close. But guess what? I still got 4 tickets on free speech, so we're going to be back to court, and I'm going to get paid this time. So, again, it just fucked up. So, in Cape Coral lawsuit, sued for money damages. Thank you. This matters because federal judges, especially Sherry Sepulster, preferred to dismiss only injunctive only lawsuits if the government fixes the issue. Cape Coral won because they showed real harm and fought for damages. By the way, they did that in 4 fucking months. I mean, just killed it, slammed it. Holy shit. Wow, it was badass. Go look at the docket. This case was easier for the judge to dismiss because it was too narrowly tailored and without strong proof. Yeah, he did not properly go for money damages. There's one right there. How it was done right. Compensatory damage, punitive damage, attorney fees. They got $100,000, man. 4 fucking months. Oh my God, that's beautiful. All right. Bonderud, where it went wrong. Bonderud sued only for declaratory injunctive relief. No compensatory, no clear 1983. As a result, could easily rule no ongoing harm, injunction not needed, case moot. So here's where else she fucked up. Again, she fucked up, and this is so right for going to the Supreme Court to fucking make everything right again. It's not even funny. She fucking let the city of Punta Gorda win because people were calling in redress. So it's not my camera that was disrupting. It was what I was disseminating that was disrupting. The content. And people were doing redress, which is, that's free speech and free press. Okay? People do redress when newspaper does a story. People do redress when the fucking TV does a story. It's really weird here in Punta Gorda. Not one goddamn newspaper reporter or the press has been trespassed. Only Andy. Isn't that weird? Is it because I'm critical of government and those 2 other ones fucking suck the government's tit, ass, toes, and etc.? Worse, Bonderud did not clearly tie the 14th Amendment procedure due process claims in a way. He did not prepare for an appeal when the case was dismissed. Yeah, like I said, fuck me. Right there. Lack of confidence, lack of professional pride, no real belief in the case, shifting risk. Yes, absolutely. What the fuck? Conclusion, truthfully, Bonderud didn't frame your case for maximum strength. That's absolutely correct. Succeeded because of full constitutional rights violations. The guy was banned from meetings. You cannot, under Florida law, fucking be banned from meetings unless you're literally a fucking killer and threaten one of them to kill him. So yeah, now I'm going pro se to try to fix this shit. I literally talked to a lawyer. I said, what do we do? I said, is there any good lawyers? He said, no, go pro se. That's the only way you're going to get it right. So here it is what he should have done. Build a strong First Amendment, 14th unconstitutional ordinance to ban for actual damages. Reframe your complaint the right way. All this. Rebuild the counts. You engage in Constitution and protected evidence. You retaliate by issuing a 1-year ban from City Hall and the accident places where public access is expected and protected. Intent was retaliatory. Fuck yes, it was. And then you got the case law, legal framing, defendants enforcement, section 1548, Punta Gorda, and its issuance of a trespass warning constitute retaliatory action against plaintiffs' protective expressive conduct, violating the First Amendment in accordance with 14th Amendment. This is how bad it was. And, a lot of people know my story. In 3 years, I got 32 fucking tickets for free speech and free press, and illegally arrested in jail for 30 days for free speech on a public sidewalk trying to save babies. I'm against abortion. Holy shit! How that is not fucking retaliatory, collusion, conspiracy. They work with other government agencies, and we don't have everything, but we. Here I am here I thought I was getting fucked on records in Sunshine Law. I'm getting fucked worse in federal court. It's mind-blowing. If I was a real lawyer, I'd get shit. But since I'm not, I'm getting fucked up the ass really hard with sand, and I don't like it. I don't think you'd like it either. So yeah, all the stuff we should have went for. Count 2, violation of the 14th Amendment. You were banned from public meetings without a notice hearing. That's another thing. No way to appeal and redress this. None. Even Charlotte County has a way to go to kangaroo court, but as we found out, administrative court cannot hear a constitutional issue. Therefore, that kangaroo court was also bullshit, null and void. They should have kicked it to a real court ASAP once the Constitution. So that's another lawsuit. Here you go. There you go. Catron versus City Punta Gorda. Legal framing. Defendant violated plaintiff's right to procedural due process, driving access to public forum for 1 year without prior notice, meaningful opportunity to challenge the restrictions. And then, of course, all the declaratory, injunctive, compensatory. Count 3, unconstitutional ordinance, facial as applied challenge. Your strongest grounds. Ordinance bans recording unless all parties consent, even in public spaces. A facially overbroad and vague violate due process. What the fuck are you? That's like me going out in public. I gotta ask you before I can record you. That's the stupidest thing I ever had. Is facially unconstitutional as applied plaintiff imposes content neutral restriction that fails intermediate scrutiny and standard and chills protective aspects of conduct. Absolutely. And then, you know what's more fucked up? On the latest case we just filed, Sheets versus City of Punta Gorda. Again, I went in with a hidden camera getting record requests and filing a complaint with the new city manager that the shit's got to stop. And nothing happened while I was there because they didn't know I was recording. And of course, if they knew I was recording with my body camera, that's not hurting anybody either because it's not jumping off my chest. It's not touching you. It's not beating the shit out of you. It's only after they saw it posted did they say, oh my God, he violated the law and the rules. And then they trespassed me. It was the content. It was dissemination. Oh my God. So here you got fucking Sherry's Upholster giving Karens more rights than me, the fucking investigative journalist. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought the federal court was supposed to fight for your rights, not the goddamn city. What the fuck? Keep the court from this legal structure. Do not mention prior. Frame this as pure federal. Can I draft this for you? Fuck yes, you can draft it. So here's a simple draft right here. Very, very simple. By the way, if you did run this in chat, you always got to double check, triple check everything, make sure the case law is correct. You got to research it, man, because you write something bad in the federal court, they're not going to like it. Anyways, jurisdiction, parties, factual. I already told you what happened. I secretly recorded, and then after they saw it disseminated, wow. How can they say I'm disturbing if I wasn't disturbing when I was there? Hello? Okay, claims for relief. Now, again, this is the simple claims. If you guys were to play with this, what you would do is what I do is this is a simple, and in fact, you can actually file this for your first complaint and they would take it. So there's one thing. But you want to expand on this. This is too short. You can copy paste this, put that one claim in and explain in detail, and then it will make it way bigger, better. But of course, here we go. Retaliation, prior restraint. Duh. Violation of procedural due process. Duh. Facial as applied challenge. Duh. Prayer for relief. All the shit he should have fucking put and he didn't. So this is possibly the real deal shit right here. We have not filed this yet. We just gave a notice of intent to sue. But here's where, how many pages we got on this? We got 9 pages, and it can be even longer than this, especially if you start adding pictures. I love pictures. Anyways, kind of hard to deny shit when you got pictures of shit from your body camera. So what I did to make this is I dropped in the incident report, the Kempe lawsuit, and I said, you know, this is what happened to me. It absolutely relates because I was banned from meeting. Take his shit out, put my shit in, and that's exactly what it did. And that's why I love AI, and it's only going to get better. But again, you have to check everything. Oh my God. So yes, that's what AI did. It took a Kempe complaint, took his shit out, put my shit in, and factual allegations. You already know that. And again, this is how much it expands it. I mean, it way expands it. What is this one? Facial challenge. Let me see. First Amendment as applied challenge. Much more and bigger. See what I'm saying? You take that one count, you put it in and say explain in detail. Then what else do we got? We got Count 3, Fourth Amendment, unlawful seizure, retaliatory trespass order, and threatened arrest. So this one is very interesting. Even I wasn't sure. Unlawful seizure. They actually did. When you get trespassed, that's an unlawful seizure. I can't do shit. And if I do go there, I will be arrested. Threatened arrest and a retaliatory trespass order. Again, it was because I actually had the balls to go in there and record me filing a complaint, doing business, hello, and trying to get a meeting with the fucking city manager, and you fucking crucified me for doing that? And for doing that, I can't go to the meetings for a whole goddamn year on all different topics. And again, no way to appeal it. Are you kidding me? Count 4, Florida Sunshine Law against defendant, City of Punta Gorda. Again, you cannot violate the Florida Sunshine Law. Again, you literally have to threaten one of the people in the meeting with death to be banned. And there's a shitload of case law. In fact, McDonough's got multiple cases where they said the same thing. You can't fucking do that. And in the Kempe case, you can't fucking do that. And you know what's really interesting? In the Kempe case, guess who the judge was? Sherry Shapolster. Wow, isn't that weird? So Kempe gets to have his rights, but Andy doesn't, because a bunch of Karens said that people were calling for redress. Like, they don't have the fucking right to do that? Are you fucking serious? Are we in America or are we in Nazi Germany? Hello? Where are we? Is that why they call Punta Gorda Auschwitz, Florida now? Bonderud fucked up, and he must pay.